So today I'm gonna do a little recap of Real Housewives of New Jersey episode season 5 episode 3. I don't have any notes, so I'm just go off what kind of stuff that I remember. I think it started off with Teresa and her friend in the gym. They working out. They're talking about Gia's 12th birthday party. So that was kind of boring. Kathy's son and Rosie, they stole the Ferrari from the garage while the parents was gone. The dad was cool with it. The mama was going crazy like usual. Yeah, she's really uptight. Kathy's really uptight. Especially if the dad wasn't tripping. I mean, I understand her being nervous because it was raining outside, but she kind of took that a little bit overboard. Teresa dad went into the hospital. I think he couldn't breathe or something, so this episode was basically about her dad's health and stuff like that. She had to really sit with him. Joe Gorga couldn't go because he was sick, and then he really didn't want to be around Teresa anyway. But when Teresa was at the gym with her friends, she did mention that she invited Melissa and Joe and the kids to Gia's birthday. She was like, she extended up the olive branch to them, which I thought was cool because she said after that talk with Caroline, then with the dad and all that being sick, so she extended the olive branch. So I thought that was cool. This episode, I was kind of, cool with Gia. Teresa still couldn't stand her this episode, but Gia was cool this episode. I liked it the part where Gia and her dad went and had the the father and daughter talk. I thought that was cute. I thought that he didn't trip off of her. She was able to open up to her dad, so I really thought that was cute. And showing that on Father's Day, that was really nice. And like I said, they showed a mature side of Gia, and she wasn't as bratty. What else happened? Caroline in the damn mansion that she lived in, and pigsty, and her sister lived there. I kind of tuned that out. Caroline and Joe Gorga was at, what's her name? Jacqueline's house. They had got the baby air chamber bed because she said that she's been doing research, and that was one of the researches for, I guess for him to get better or cope. I don't know. But it was cool, and Joe Gorga was asking questions. Caroline was over there fucking crying. I don't know. I don't understand what she was crying for. I guess because they seen the regression of the baby, but this little baby wasn't even tripping. To me, that baby thought that shit was like a 10 or something, so he wasn't even tripping. But I thought that was cool. It was a cool little moment because you still getting educated on autism, so, which I thought that was cool. Then Caroline, Joe, and Jacqueline have a talk, and she was telling them how her meeting with Teresa went, which I thought that was, she shouldn't have had that talk with Joe in front of Jacqueline. She should have left them conversations separate of her not dealing with Jacqueline and Kathy, but she wanted to deal with Joe. But I did understand why she left that little part out where she was saying that he didn't have to apologize to Teresa first, because I don't think he should apologize, and that would have caused more fuel to the fire. So I do agree with Caroline on that one. Okay. Now, anyway, the juicy meat of this whole little thing was Gia's party. That was my whole focus, because this episode was boring as hell. That's why this video not going to be long, because I'm just going to get on to it with the little party. Gia has her 12th birthday. No, before Gia had her 12th birthday, Gia and them went to go get their hair done. And that little Melania was getting on Gia's nerves. Teresa was getting on Gia's nerves. Gia looked like she didn't want the damn cameras in her face. And I understand, you at that age where you probably getting talked about at school. You probably getting picked on at school from her being on the show. So I could understand her not wanting them cameras in her face. But yeah, that Melania is something else. Usually I be talking about Gia, that's crazy. But that Melania was something else. She was really getting on Gia's nerve. Anyway, to the party. They had a red carpet. Gia act like she didn't want to do with that either. To me, this party was for Teresa. This party really wasn't for Gia. It was for Teresa. Gia could have had this party with no cameras, off camera, and she would have had a ball with her friends. But Teresa wanted this red carpet. She wanted to take all these pictures. Gia wasn't really down with all them damn stupid ass pictures. what's her name? Melania with them was asking where was Antonia. And so they were kind of late, but they did come. I'm going to go back on something else too. But when it came to, she did come to the party. So kudos for that. Regardless if she late or not, regardless if Joe came, she brought the kids and she trying to make, be cordial. You know what I'm saying, with Teresa. So then here comes Kim D asking her, Melissa, about her going to see her father-in-law. Bitch, that was not your place. Kim D is messy as fuck, and Teresa need to open her eyes and see how messy she is. Melissa was saying how she did go see him, and Teresa felt some kind of way because she overheard it, and she was like, she must have went when the ghost seen her because she didn't come and see my father-in-law 2 days later, yada, yada, yada. It could have been 4 days later. So Teresa feels like it's her turn to confront Melissa. And I'm sitting there like, really? A Gia party? Like, seriously? Like, I can understand this is why Melissa didn't want to come. Like, she got ambushed at this little girl's party, and then it was over some bullshit. Like, for real. She said that she did go. Teresa was sitting there like, you didn't go. And first of all, you talking about you want to talk to her like an adult, but when she says she did something, you called her a liar, you called her this, you called her that. Like, come on, Teresa. This shit was not the time or the place. Gia comes in there and says she don't want nobody fighting. They like, oh, we're not. Melissa gets up and leaves with her kids, and they're crying because they wanted some ice cream and cake. And then when she said she was going to leave, Teresa was like, you're not going to stay for ice cream and cake? Bitch, no. Not when you and your homegirl is double teaming me, talking shit, calling me a liar. It seemed like y'all was planning to ambush this girl, and it was stupid. They was asking her about the gym, and that's what I want to get into. They was asking her about the gym because Melissa, Jacqueline, and Kathy met up at the gym, and her little punk-ass trainer called Teresa and told them that they was at the gym. Teresa was like, oh, they're stalking me, they want to be like me, da-da-da. Bitch, please. Like, don't Melissa live 5 minutes away from you, so I'm quite sure she go to the same gym, and if she invited them to the gym, what's the problem? You wasn't there. Like, they wasn't looking for you. You ain't that goddamn big of a celebrity, Teresa. Stop it. Anyway, this was my recap of the Real Jersey Housewives. The Real Housewives of New Jersey. My bad. Season 5, episode 3. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Keek, Instagram, Facebook. I do everything by the Ghetto View. THA, not THE. Except my Instagram is Miss Nika, MIZZNEKA 69. Talk to me. I'll talk back. Sorry this video wasn't long, but I didn't have no notes, so I just had to go off of what I remembered. Alright, peace.